Drawing from the holster is really simple, but there are multiple steps that have to be accomplished, okay? First step, hands. I like to start at a low ready, kind of my hands out of the way up here, okay? Some people start with them down, some people start with them up. It all depends on your personal preference. Me, I like to keep them right midsection of my body, okay? First movement, my support side hand comes to my stomach as my firing side hand gets a purchase on that grip, okay? I wanna work on, like we talked about earlier, getting the web of the hand high into that tang and making a good purchase down into that grip, okay? So once again, first movement, hands are from here, support side hand goes to the stomach, firing side hand goes down to the grip, and you get a good grip on your gun, okay? Indexing your finger on the outside of holster where it needs to belong, okay? Step two, from here, we go to here after the index. Step two is I'm gonna lift that gun up and clear the holster, okay? Or brake leather is what it used to be referred to, okay? Here, I want the gun just outside of the tip of the holster, okay? Elbows back and up in a support side, ready to go, okay? Third step is I'm gonna roll the barrel downrange to where I wanna fire, okay? My hands are gonna come together, getting that firing side grip that we talked about earlier. And then the fourth step is I'm gonna press out. As I'm pressing out, my finger goes on the trigger, I take the slack out of the trigger, and then I make a decision if I wanna fire or not. If I'm not gonna fire, finger comes off the trigger, I index it back to the side of the frame, lower the gun slightly out of my vision, and then look around to see what's going on, okay? Putting the gun away, completely done in reverse, okay? After I fire or after I feel that the area is safe, okay, I'm gonna bring the gun back to the middle of my body, okay? Support side hand comes off. If I have a concealment garment or whatever, I'm gonna use that hand to clear, and we'll go over this later, okay? Support side hand comes to the middle of my body. The gun comes down to my side, still pointing forward, okay? I look down to make sure there's nothing in my holster. I rotate that gun barrel down towards the holster, line it up, and then slide it in nice and smooth, okay? Hands come back up, I'm ready to go, okay? Drawing the gun, you wanna get it out, get it on presentation, get it to target as fast as possible. Putting it away, take as much time as you can. The gunfight's over, and now it's your safe time. There's no rush to get that gun back in the holster. When drawing from concealment, we wanna make sure our concealment garment clears the weapon. We index, draw the gun out, fire, and then when we put it away, we clear that garment away from the holster and then store your weapon, okay? So basically, the movement is basically the same, okay? We're gonna start with our hands up at ready, okay? First thing is my support side hand is gonna come to my stomach. My firing side hand is gonna grab my garment and throw it behind me, okay? So it's gonna be here to here, and I'm gonna throw it, okay? After I throw it, I wanna index down on that handgun again, into that grip, get a good firing side grip, and then the rest of the draw becomes the same, okay? I'm gonna pull it up, clear the holster, rotate it towards the target, my hands join together, and then I'm gonna press that gun straight out, picking up the front sight alignment. As it's coming out, put my finger on the trigger, taking the slack, okay? If I decide to fire, I'm gonna pull the trigger, okay? Fight's over. After action drills, I wanna look, make sure everything's clear around me, okay? Now, when I'm putting it away, this is where we need to go slow and make sure that our garment is not inside the holster. So I'm gonna bring the gun back, okay? I'm gonna take my support side hand, instead of going to my belly, now I'm gonna reach down, I'm gonna look, I wanna grab my garment and get it high up into my armpit as possible, okay? I'm gonna rotate the gun to my side, rotate the barrel down towards my feet, and then slowly put it back in the holster.